Right guys, hello everyone and welcome back to this daily cryptocurrency video. In today's video we're going to be having a look at Vechain, CELR Network and Bitcoin. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the king, he is the leader, and as you guys can see right now Bitcoin is currently dumping and the whole market is dumping. So Bitcoin, most of the time he will lead. We are seeing blood in the streets right now. In my opinion, there's a lot of altcoins and a lot of coins on sale, so this is a time to take advantage in my honest opinion. So let's dive in real quick. We have a little resistance right here that we currently got rejected for the second time in the past 2 days. I'm currently having a look right now on the daily time frame, and if we zoom in real quick, we saw rejection, two rejections right here, and that is because we have a resistance. So in my opinion, we're gonna have to break this resistance in order for us to have another bull run or another run to the upside. Let's have a look on the daily time frame, on the 1 hour time frame. Sorry. So as you guys know, the trend is your friend until it bends. And what happened right here? We were essentially on an ascending triangle, as you guys can see. Let me move that towards the downside. We were on an ascending triangle, and unfortunately, we broke towards the downside. Ascending triangles are usually bullish, but because we were in a downtrend on the short term, we broke to the downside. Usually, it's 80%, 20%. As you guys can see, the target for the descending triangle is approximately 31,848. So that's pretty big. I'm probably going to be looking to short this market as soon as I get off this video. In my opinion, I'm going to wait for a retest, to be honest. I'm probably going to wait for it to pull back up, and then maybe it perhaps short it from there. Guys, before anything, none of this is financial advice, so always do your own research and do the diligence. This video is only for educational purposes only. So what can we see here? Right now, as we are speaking, the market is dumping. CELR Network is dumping. I didn't even have time to make a video on it. And we are currently dumping. The whole market is currently crashing. Let's have a look at the moving average real quick. On the moving average as well, we are breaking down below the 50 moving average. That is pretty bearish, guys, in my opinion, at least on the shorter time frame. Let's have a look on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we had a nice little resistance right here, which bring us back all the way to this past resistance. So we are building a resistance around that region, which is pretty bad and pretty bearish. Let's have a look at the exponential moving average on the 4 hour time frame. As you guys can see on the exponential moving average, we are getting rejected once again. I've been talking about these EMA ribbons for a while now, ever since we were right here, and that we were essentially, in order for us to be bullish again, we would have to break these ribbons. And we still have not been breaking this. We got rejected right here, and right here. So we got rejected a few times off these exponential moving average, and in my opinion, once we break not only above this resistance line, but above these ribbons, that's when I'm going to be looking to be bullish again. We could have a look at the RSIs real quick, nothing too crazy. The RSI, first of all, the stochastic RSI are telling us that we're going to go down. That means we're probably going to hit this region right here, which would make a double bottom. That's number one. Number two, on the RSI, we are we're not forming any sort of divergences. Let's have a look on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we are pretty oversold, and it looks like we want to go up to the upside. The stochastic RSI as well. The last time we it looks like we have some room to grow right here. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Bitcoin reacts over the weekend, in my opinion, because the CME gaps are the CME futures is closing today. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the market reacts. Let's have a look at CELR Network real quick. We are actually hitting right now on the daily time frame this support. This is the exact support. I believe we came down all the way to 4 cents. Exactly, we came down all the way to 4 cents approximately, and this is the perfect time to buy. The reason why, for you guys who don't know support and resistance, we got a nice little rejection right here. And this is going to be the key test, in my opinion. If we break this, resistance, essentially, I believe that CELR Network can go all the way back to 2 cents. Now, a lot of people shouldn't panic, in my opinion. This is going to be a time and an opportunity to buy. So no panic should be done if you are in CELR Network in the long term. That would be a drop of approximately 46%. So 46% would be a good buy, a good dip, of course, and it would just essentially be a good buy. So I wouldn't sell anything if you are in the long term, because you never know what could happen. Of course, we could pop right after this line, after the 3 cents. You never know. But my prediction and my reaction, how I'm going to do to this market, is I'm probably going to have an order at 2 cents if that breaks. Let's have a look at the exponential moving average. We are still below on the daily time frame. We had a little attempt a couple of days ago, but we essentially broke down because of the Bitcoin dump. On the 4 hour time frame as well, In my opinion, we're probably going to retest the 5 cents area before seeing before seeing either another dump or another pump to the upside. On the 1 hour time frame, we had a nice little beautiful rejection right here for the third or fourth time. I believe we saw one right here, and two right here. So these EMA ribbons, look how powerful they are, guys. You see that? Exactly on the 20 exponential moving average, we saw a rejection. So if you guys are trading on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and you guys are seeing charts by chart, you will understand how powerful these ribbons are. Look, even on the 30 minutes, as you guys can see right here, we also saw a rejection right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We saw a nice little fake out towards the upside and came back down. And again, right here. So these EMA ribbons play out really well. Now let's have a look on Vechain real quick. On Vechain, once again, on the 30-minute time frame, nothing too crazy over here. We saw a nice little rejection off the exponential moving average right here. Came back down, got rejected. Right now it's trying to break through, I believe, as we are speaking, and it looks like we are failing to do so. Let's have a look at the bigger time frame. This is a 6 hour, sorry. Let's have a look at the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we saw that nice little rejection right here. So as you guys can see, we've been supported by the EMA ribbon ever since this bull run. We saw a nice little bounce right here, came back up, came back down, got rejected, came back up, rejected again, and then came back down. Now once we broke below these exponential moving average, that's when we saw the massive dump. And this is exactly what happened. We broke below and it was a clip like on IOTA, like I said, 68% dump, guys. That is insane. Vechain, look at that, 5 cent. It went down to 5 cent. That is a steal, guys. That is a steal. Let's take that away real quick. Let's have a look at the RSI, see what we can do on the daily time frame, longer time frame. So yeah, nothing too crazy to see here. It looks a little bit tired on the stochastic RSI. Let's move that away. It looks like we could double bottom right here on the RSI regular. It looks like we can retest the 31 level. In my opinion, we're probably going to come back to the 9 cent, 10 cent region, and that would be a good buy area. Let's have a look on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, it looks like we did make a double bottom. For you guys who don't know what a double bottom is when you're in a downtrend and then you have one bottom, bounce back up, have two bottoms. Now, in order for us to be a confirmation towards the upside, we would essentially have to break this level. So in my opinion, if we are able to close above 13-14 cents, that would be a good long or a good buy for Vechain. Of course, you could always dollar cost average on the way down. Everything at the end of the day is going to depend on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin dumps, then the whole market's going to dump. But if Bitcoin pumps, then of course the whole market's going to pump. This is the pump we saw, I believe it was yesterday, or yeah, this is the pump we saw yesterday because of the Bitcoin, the slight Bitcoin pump that we had. In my opinion, overall, going back to Bitcoin, if you have a look at the daily time frame, I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin. The reason why is because the last time we saw the RSI being this low was actually March 2020, and we were traded at $4,000. Now we are this low, and we are currently being traded at $41,000. So I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin overall. This is just a slight shake and bake to get the weak hands out of the market. Nothing to be scared about, guys. In my opinion, we are still bullish unless we go below 31,000 or 29,000, around this region. If we are able and we manage to close below 29,000, we will go to approximately, I believe, 24,000. And the reason why I am saying 24,000, as you guys can see on the right side of my screen, it's because of the CME futures gap. I thought I had it right here. And let's have a look at the CME futures gap real quick. So the CME futures gap is right here, as you guys can see, at 24,000. We have a gap. Gaps usually get filled on the CME futures, so it's going to be very interesting to see. So that would be a good buy area. The other gap that we have is at the 17,000 level, 18,000. So if we break that area, the 24,000, in my opinion, we're probably going to come back down and fill this gap, and we're probably going to consolidate and enter the Bitcoin winter or crypto winter, whatever you guys want to call it. But that is it. Anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.